Hi friends, thank you so much for joining me on your mat today. Today's practice is a 25-minute, joyful, gentle flow. Today's practice is all about sinking into your body, finding strength in a gentle way, and filling yourself up with gratitude so that any day can be a sunshiny, bright day. Hope you are ready to enjoy this practice, and let's get on our mat. Let's get started with our feet hip distance or a little bit wider on your mat. We'll take a big inhale, rolling our shoulders up by our ears, and exhale, melt them away. Let your eyes close or soften as we begin to draw our awareness into our body, rooting through the feet and extending through the crown of your head. Using your next inhale, slight bend in the knees as we sweep the arms up overhead, reaching through the fingertips, pulling the shoulders down away from the ears, and gently tucking the tailbone, feeling the core begin to activate. Take an inhale as we extend and expand, and then exhale, sweep the left arm back as the right arm reaches forward. Slight bend in your knees. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, guiding the left arm up, both arms extend up. Exhale, slight bend in the knees as we sweep the left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, guide both arms up overhead, and as you exhale, take that left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, sweep both arms up overhead, this time clasping the fingers overhead, pointer fingers stay extended, and one thumb crosses over the other. Pull through the fingertips, root through the heels, tuck the tailbone, and pull the biceps back by your ears. Taking an inhale, on your exhale, press through your left heel as you reach up and over to the right. Getting a nice side body stretch through the left side of the body, feeling the connection through the fingertips all the way down to the heels. Inhale, rise back through center. Separate the hands shoulder width apart. And as you exhale, take that right hand back, left arm forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, reaches the right arm up and forward. Lace the hands. See if you can do opposite lacing, sending that other thumb on top. This time we pull through the fingertips, root through the heels, tuck the tailbone, draw the core in, and pull the biceps back by our ears. We'll step the weight through our right heel and reach up and over to the left, getting the side body stretch on our second side. See if you can feel the skin pull on the right rib cage. Inhale, rise back through center. Separate the hands shoulder width apart, this time flipping the palms towards the front of the room. Exhale, pull your elbows down to 90 degrees. I like to call this goalpost or goddess arms. From here, inhale, extend through the fingers. Exhale, pull the arms down once more. This time, wrapping the elbows down and under, lifting the heart, lifting your gaze, and bringing a smile to your face. Inhale, reach through your fingers, straightening up through the spine. And exhale, pull again, elbows wrapping down and forward, heart lifting, palms open, fingers extending, smile on your face. Inhale, reach the arms up. This time, flip the palms outward, pressing the air away. Bring the hands to lace behind the back. Fingers are going to interlace again. Heels of the palms drag together. You can keep your elbows as bent as you need. Soft bend in the knees as we begin to drag the knuckles down the back. Opening up the shoulders and the heart space. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, hinge into the hips, bend into the knees. Slowly lower down, laying the belly down on the tops of the thighs. And once the belly is firmly on the top of the thighs, tuck the chin towards the chest, letting the crown of the head hang heavy. Hands can stay gently at the low back, or you can allow them to fall overhead, letting gravity take over. Try to keep the heels of the palms as connected as you can. Taking an inhale and an exhale. Next inhale, we're going to begin to press through our left heel, straightening the left leg as we turn the fingers towards the right side of our mat. Getting a nice little twist as well as a nice stretch through the back of that left leg. Inhale, back through center, bending into the left knee. As we exhale, press through your right heel, straightening the right leg as you twist those left fingers over towards the left side of the mat. Inhale, bring it back through center, bending into the right knee. This time as you exhale, press through both heels, straightening both legs. Let the weight of your torso be the opening force in that back body stretch. Our natural tendency is to let the weight sit in the heels. See if you can begin to shift the weight into the toes and into the balls of the feet. That activates a deeper stretching sensation. And see if you can even bring a little smile to your face, a playfulness and a lightness, releasing any of the fear of falling. Taking a big inhale. On your exhale, release your hands. That should feel so good. Then moving into a couple rounds of Ardha Uttanasana, we're going to inhale to lift and lengthen halfway, dragging our hands up to our thighs, elbows squeeze in by our sides, belly button draws in, and our gaze is down. Exhale, fold it forward. So experiencing this nice back body opening and then the core strengthening as we inhale halfway and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. And exhale, fold it forward. This time, bend into your knees so much so that the palms can plant gently down. We're going to step the weight into our left foot and slide the right foot to the back of the mat. Soften your right knee down to the ground. Inner thighs gently squeeze together as we inhale to rise up into our Anjaneyasana, our low crescent lunge. Take a moment here, make sure left knee is stacked over left ankle. Right hip is gently pulling forward and left hip is pulling back. Inhale, extend through the fingers. Exhale, take the left arm back, right arm forward, just like we did in standing. Inhale, sweep the left arm forward to meet the right. Both arms rise up. Exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, sweep down and up. And exhale, take left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, sweep both arms up overhead. Again, clasp the fingers. Pointer fingers stay separate. Thumbs cross one on top of the other. Reach and extend through the spine as we pull the fingers up towards the sky. Exhale, tilt over to the left, side body stretch. Inhale, rise back through center. Separate the hands. Pull the elbows down, goddess arms. Wrap those elbows down and forward, lifting into a mini back bend. As we exhale, straighten the arms, round through the upper back. Bring the palms to touch in front of the body. Inhale, open up, bend at the elbows. Heart opens in that mini back bend. And exhale, round through, bringing the palms to touch. Inhale, open final time. Exhale, round through, palms touch. Inhale, lift both arms up overhead, sinking into our low crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame the left foot. Using an inhale, rise to your fingertips. As you exhale, shift your hips back, stacking right hip over right knee. As we crawl the left toes forward, coming into our Ardha Hanumanasana, our half split. Hands walk underneath of our shoulders as we rise to our fingertips. And using an exhale, we'll bend into our elbows, folding from the hips and surrendering into the pose. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, walk the hands forward, bending into the left knee, shifting the hips forward. Begin to heel to the left foot to the outer edge of your mat, bringing both hands down flat onto the mat in our lizard lunge. From here, begin to walk your hands over towards the right edge of your mat, deepening the stretch, pressing the left knee slightly out. 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Walk your hands back through center. Begin to heel to that left foot back in between the hands. From here, we'll tuck our right toes underneath, peeling the right knee up and sliding the right foot forward to meet the left, standing forward fold. 3 more rounds of halfway lift. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Hands slide to shin or thighs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. And exhale, fold. Final time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Feel the heat building. Exhale, fold. Bend into the knees. Plant the hands down. This time, weight steps into the right foot as we slide the left foot to the back of the mat. Soften the left knee down. Make sure right knee is stacked over right ankle. Gather the inner thighs together as we find our balance, rising right up into our Anjaneyasana. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. Inhale, extend through your fingers. Exhale, take the right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, rise up. This time, clasping the hands. See if you can opposite the clasp, opposite thumb reaching on top. Inhale, extend through the spine, reaching tall through those fingers. Exhale, tilt over towards the right, over towards the side where that front leg is bent and extended. Take an inhale here. And exhale, inhale, rise through center. Separate the arm, shoulder width. Flip the palms towards the front of the mat. Exhale, into our goddess arms. Rotate the elbows down and forward, heart lifts, smile comes to the face. Inhale. Exhale, extend through the arms, sweep them forward, palm to palm, come to touch. Inhale, open, heart lifts. Exhale, round. Press the palms together. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. Inhale, open, this time extending the arms up overhead. Exhale, release your hands down to frame the right foot. Inhale, rise to your fingertips. Exhale, shift your left hip over your left knee. Begin to crawl those right toes slightly forward. Walk your hands underneath of your shoulders as you inhale, pulling your heart forward and sending the tailbone back. Exhale, bend into your elbows. Surrender into that Ardha Hanumanasana, our half split. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise to your fingertips. Walk your hands forward to frame the right foot. This time, right foot begins to heel, toe to the outer edge of your mat, letting the toes face out at 45 degrees. Heel is in, hands plant down. We shift our hips forward into a nice deep lizard lunge. Option to walk your hands to the left side of your mat, deepening the stretch, pressing the right knee towards the right side of your mat. 2 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, begin to walk your hands back through center. Heel to that right foot in between the hands. Tuck the left toes underneath. Press through your left heel as you lift the left knee. And step the left foot forward to meet your right. Forward fold, Uttanasana. 3 rounds of halfway lifting. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold and release. Keep the belly button drawn in. Inhale, lift. Gaze is down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. This time, bend into your knees, laying the belly down on the top of the thighs. Inhale, sweep your arms back into our airplane arms. As you exhale, sweep your hands down. Middle fingers graze the mat. We shift the weight into our heels as we lift the arms up towards the sky. Give a nice little squeeze to the glutes. Belly button draws in. Lift your gaze between your hands. 2 breaths. Utkatasana. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Take an inhale here. Exhale, straighten the legs, bow forward again. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Once. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Twice. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Lift and lower. This time, bending into the knees. Plant the hands down. Step back into our first high plank position. Step your feet out, hip distance or a little bit wider, creating a nice little balance and strong base for you. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, gently lower your knees down, coming into our tabletop position. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders if they aren't already, knees underneath your hips. Keep the toes tucked. We're going to again activate through the core. 5 rounds, we're going to find our hovering tabletop. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press through the palms and the toes. Lift and hover your knees just an inch. That's 1. Inhale. Exhale, soften the knees down. Take an inhale. Exhale, press through palms and toes. Lift and hover. Hold for the inhale. And exhale, lower the knees down. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, lift and hover. This is 3. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, lower. Pause for the inhale. Exhale, lift. You've got this. Pull the belly button in. Nice long spine. Gaze is down. Lower down. Final round. Inhale, pause. Exhale, lift and hover. This time pressing through your heels. Lift the tailbone high to the sky. Press through your fingertips, finding our first downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Take a moment here. Catch your breath. So we just worked a whole bunch of core. Now we're straightening and lengthening through the back of the legs. Pedaling it out. Building strength in the shoulders, the arms, and the wrists. Walk your feet a little bit closer to one another. Maybe the big toes even come to touch. Taking a big inhale. Let's rise to our tippy toes. Bend into our knees. Take our gaze between our hands. And slow and steady, we're going to walk our feet forward, coming into that Uttanasana, that standing forward fold. Using an inhale, we'll lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, we'll fold and release. 2 more times. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Keep the shoulder blades squeezing together as we lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Slow and steady. Roll up, rise up. We're going to sweep the arms up overhead. And as we exhale, pull our hands together in Anjali Mudra as we drag them down to our heart center. Working through a little bit of balance here, stepping the weight into your right foot. Place a smile on your face and take your gaze to something that is non-moving out in front of you. Begin to step the weight into the right heel. We peel our left heel up. Rotate the left knee out to the side as we squeeze our glutes forward, pressing our hips towards the front of our mat. From here, we're going to bring that left heel to our right ankle, creating a little kickstand for that right leg. Working into our Vrksana, our tree pose. You can keep the toes tapped down, or you can gently begin to slide the left foot up to the right calf. Continue to squeeze the glutes forward, pressing the hips forward as the left knee presses out to the side. If you'd like to take it a little further, play around with closing your eyes. So it's not about advancing where the leg is, it's about finding the balance in your body. You're going to notice that it's a much different experience with the eyes closed. Keep it playful, keep it light, keep a smile on your face as you play around and practice. Gently open the eyes if you close them. Rotate that left knee back through center and slide the left foot to the back of the mat, coming into our high crescent lunge. Arms extend overhead. Right knee is stacked over right ankle. Left heel presses back. We take a big inhale here. As we exhale, left arm is going to reach back, right arm is going to reach forward, but we're going to drop that left heel down, coming right into our warrior two. As we pull into our warrior two, drag your torso or shoulders back towards that back leg as we extend through the fingers. Our tendency is to reach forward in that fierce warrior position, but really to align the body is to have the shoulders over the hips. Right knee is deeply bent. We're feeling it in the legs. Take an inhale. And an exhale, take the gaze over that right middle finger if it isn't already. Inhale. And exhale, flip the right palm up towards the sky, reach up and back, coming into our peaceful warrior. Heart is rotating up towards the sky. Gaze lifts and follows. We sink a little lower into that right knee. Inhale, rise right back up into our warrior two. This time straighten through the right leg. Turn your left heel in 45 degrees. Bend your arms into the goddess arms and sink the knees down, goddess legs. Inhale, straighten arms and legs. Exhale, bend into elbows and knees. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, bend. Inhale, we straighten. We turn the left toes in, right toes towards the front of our mat, bend into the right knee, come right back into our warrior two. Sweep the left arm down to meet the right, pivot onto the ball of the left foot, arms reach up overhead, and then pressing through the power of that right heel, step the left foot forward to meet your right. Exhale brings the hands down, heart center, Anjali Mudra. Working the same series from the back of our mat, let's bring our hands together. We're going to peel our right heel up off the ground. Rotate the right knee out to the side. Squeeze into the glutes, tucking the tailbone and pressing the hips forward. We slide the right heel back to that left ankle, finding a nice kickstand. And then option to begin to slide that right foot up to the calf. Gently press the heel into the calf as the calf presses into the heel, really dragging that left heel down into the ground. Option to stay here or to close your eyes, experiencing that elevated variation of our tree pose, our Vrksana, feeling our roots grow down deep. Let's take 2 more breaths in and out, in and out. Blink open the eyes. If you close them, bring the right knee back through center. From here, we're going to slide the right foot to the back of the mat, inhaling to rise up into our high crescent lunge. Left knee is over the left ankle, right heel reaches back, right hip pulls forward. Take an inhale as you exhale. Open that right arm back, left arm forward, coming into our warrior two. Gaze is over that left middle finger. We pull our torso back, stacking shoulders over hips, and we stay nice and low in that left knee. Flip the left palm up towards the sky, reach the right hand back, reversing our warrior. Full deep breath in and out. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Straighten through the left leg, bring the right heel in. Inhale, straighten through both legs. Exhale, bend into both knees, goddess pose. Inhale, reach and straighten through the arms and legs. Exhale, bend elbows and knees. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Turn the right toes in, left toes forward, bend into the left knee. Sweep the right arm down to meet the left, rotating onto the ball of the right foot, coming into our high crescent lunge. Take an inhale here. Exhale, pressing through the power of that left heel. Step the right foot forward to your mat. Exhale, hands down, heart center. So close. Stay with me, almost done. Inhale, sweep the arms down, around and up. Exhale, bring your arms out to a T, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway, just 2 more times. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway, and exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway, and exhale, fold. Bend into your knees enough so that the hands can plant down. Step a hip back into our second high plank. Feet are hip distance or wider apart. Take an inhale. As you exhale, soften the knees down to the ground, tabletop position. This time, big toes come to touch, hips back to our heels. Finding our nice, easy child's pose. Full deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, rise up into our tabletop position. Bring the knees into the center, knees to knee touch. Send the hips back towards the heels, slowly rising to a seated position with the hips on the heels. Just resting here for a second as we rock our hips to one side and swing the legs around in front of us. From here, we'll gently sweep the arms up overhead. And as we exhale, we're going to pull the right knee in, wrapping the hands around that right shin. Giving it a nice squeeze, we're going to take the right hand behind our back. Left arm extends out in front of us, wrapping the left elbow around the right knee. Finding our Lord of the Fishes twist as we take our gaze over our right shoulder. Full deep breath in and out. In and out. Inhale, return through center. Bring both hands now to the left, finding a nice counter twist. Take a full deep breath as we lengthen through the spine, and exhale, take your gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, return through center. From here, gently extend the right leg out to meet the left. Inhale, guide your arms up overhead, nice tall spine. Exhale, pull the left knee in towards the chest, giving it a nice squeeze. Then taking the left hand, sweep it back behind you. Right arm extends forward, wrap the right arm around the right knee. Take your gaze over your left shoulder in our half Lord of the Fishes pose. Really great, extend those right toes up towards the sky, keeping it active. Finding a nice deep twist. Inhale, bring the arms back through center, this time turning the hands over towards the right for a nice counter twist. Inhale, sweep the arms back through center. This time, bring the right knee in to meet the left. Sweep the hands behind the thighs. Roll your shoulders up by your ears. Exhale, melt them away. Inner thighs squeeze together. We gently send our shoulders back just until we can lift those heels. Balancing on our tail when we lift the heels to knee height, inner thighs squeezing together in our Navasana pose. Option to keep the hands behind the thighs or extend them out to the side. Belly button is drawn in. All that core work is paying off here. We're holding for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the heels back down. Feet stay glued together. Knees now fan out to the side as we reach our hands for the outer edges of our feet. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, pulling the heart forward. As you exhale, send your elbows out towards your knees, keeping the spine nice and long. Tailbone is sent back. Gaze is down 2 to 3 feet in front of us. Take a full deep breath. Let the exhale soften into the knees, really opening up those hips. We worked our lizard lunge. We worked our goddess pose. Now we're working into this cobbler's or butterfly pose. Full deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale, let's slowly rise back up, closing the knees like a book. Take your hands again behind your thighs. This time, round through the spine as if someone is punching you in the belly. You find that C shape. And we're slowly going to lower our torso all the way down to the ground. Pulling the knees in with us as we go. Extend the arms out to a T, palms face down. Let the knees drop over to the right. As we gaze over the left shoulder, keeping both shoulder blades firmly on the ground, coming into our supine twist. Twists are really rejuvenating for the body. They're an opportunity to release the old and bring in the new. So if there's anything you want to let go of as we move into the rest of our day, now is your time. So let's take our knees back through center, and then as you're ready, gently drop the knees to the left and take your gaze over to the right. Same thing applies here. Let go of what is heavy, what's not serving you, what's holding you back, and embrace the limitless opportunity and possibility that lies in your future. Inhale, bring the knees back through center. Wrap the arms around the shins. in a hug of gratitude for taking this time on your mat today. Use an inhale to pull your nose up towards your knees, maybe even give those knees a kiss. And then exhale, extend the right heel to the bottom right corner of the mat, left heel to the bottom left corner of the mat. Head, neck, and shoulders rest down easy as the palms flip up towards the sky to receive our practice, coming into our final resting pose, our corpse pose, Shavasana. You've made it. Allow yourself to settle here for a few final breaths, giving yourself this much needed moment of stillness to connect with that part of us that is true, that is eternal, that is full of hope and love and peace. And gently, as you're ready, begin to guide the arms up overhead, reaching through your fingers and pointing through your toes. We'll roll over onto our right side or our favorite side, pulling our hands underneath of our head, our knees in towards our chest as we come into our fetal position. A symbolic reminder that within each and every moment there is an opportunity to start fresh, to choose a positive perspective, and to brighten our day. Let's gently press ourselves up to a comfortable seated position facing the front of the room or the front of our mat. Bring your hands back to Anjali Mudra, heart center. Namaste means that the light in me honors and recognizes that same exact light that lives and shines so brightly within you. Thank you so much for joining me on your mat today. I close our practice as I say, Namaste.